How Democracies Die, by Stephen Levitsky and Daniel Ziblatt, is a timely exploration of the ways in which democracies can deteriorate and die. The authors examine the historical record to uncover the conditions that lead to democratic backsliding, the gradual erosion of democratic norms and institutions that can turn a democracy into an authoritarian regime. The authors begin by introducing the concept of democratic erosion, arguing that it is not just a sudden event, but a gradual process. They then go on to discuss the main factors that can contribute to democratic erosion, including the weakening of democratic norms and the creation of authoritarian institutions. They also discuss the role of political parties in either strengthening or weakening democratic institutions. The authors also consider the role of leaders in democratic erosion, arguing that some leaders have been able to manipulate democratic norms and institutions for their own political gain. They point to examples like Hugo Chavez in Venezuela and Recep Tayyip Erdogan in Turkey as examples of this kind of manipulation. The authors then discuss the ways in which democracies can be defended, arguing that the protection of democratic norms and institutions is essential. They argue that citizens must be vigilant in protecting the institutions of democracy and in holding elected officials accountable. They also argue that political parties must act responsibly and reject authoritarian politicians. Finally, the authors offer specific recommendations for how democracies can be defended. These include strengthening existing democratic institutions, protecting civil society, promoting a culture of tolerance, and limiting the powers of the executive branch. That's it. Thank you so much for tuning in.